Hello everyone, Steve here. My old country gravity-fed insulated smoker. I did a few mods to it, and like a lot of people, the Thermoworks, the little red control signals is in my storage over there. I took it off. I did put a Street 90, they call it an elbow or a Street 90, on here, and with the valve, and actually I put just a little bitty paint pen so you can see whenever the fan's on. Yeah, not a big thing, but you know, did that. I just finished up a all-night cook on it. Worked flawlessly. One of the mods, a couple of the mods that I did, one was a stack. You can see the stack, and I forget, it's like almost 20 something inches long, I think. What I did, I measured the cooking chamber and minus 6 inches, you know, so that should be about that. I'd have to go back and measure it again. I put a handle. I just happen to have an extra handle here. Nothing special. It's a metal handle from the hardware store. It's a couple of sheet metal screws right there to hold it in place, and it kind of helps moving the pit around just a little. And on the only problem with the stack, you know, when you seal it up, it's going to find a hole or a crack in your sealant, and it just this creosote you know, kind of runs down the back. The extra grade, what I did, I put a couple of sheet metal screws. I think these were screws for like a tin roof, and it's got a little built-in washer. You can see that right there. You know, nothing real special, but it kind of hangs out of the way, and I hung it down with a lip just below that, so it kind of fits flush, you know. So, but that's about it. And I got a red cap. I painted the cap red, that way goober head wouldn't leave it on there when trying to light this thing, you know. And you know, so 5-inch cap, 4-inch stack. This was a double wall gas pipe, exhaust pipe. They make a stove pipe, which is a single wall, and a 4-inch. That would be a lot better if you can find one. Lowe's used to carry them, but when I went to look for them, they didn't have any more. And I painted the top yellow, that way I could kind of see the smoke coming out, you know, etc., etc. You know, so, but that's about it. Good unit, you know, for what you pay for. I've got a Lone Star grill coming in, the Texas version, you know, so kind of waiting on it. Put a Midwest and put it where the 225 is straight up, you know. So I've got this, yeah, I think I got a water pan, a 4-inch full metal pan, sheet pan, 4-inch sides right now in there for a water pan at the bottom shelf. So nothing, you know, nothing earth-shattering. Oh, I did have a, and I think I showed this on another video. And that's how many ashes we've got after an all-night cook using cowboy hardwood briquettes, you know. And I had a big chunk of wood in there for some smoke, so it did pretty good, you know. That mod was working out really well, you know. So suggest that you guys do that. If you don't mind the cleanup, don't spend the extra 20 bucks, you know. So all right. Alright, one of the things about the cooker, using the ball valve and the Street 90, or basically just a straight ball valve, you know, the machine likes to operate at around 225, but if you take and crack the door, and I wouldn't do this if you do not have the ash catcher in place, because a lot of times the ash is stacked up against the door. When you open it up, it falls out, and depending on what kind of deck you got it on, or what you have it on, it's going to be what kind of situation you may get yourself in. But you can see that just a little bit of a crack like this, but maybe the width of 2 paint paddles, paint stirrers. You know, and if you need to get some more, heat out of the baby, you know, that's the way to do it without causing too much trouble. You know, need a little more heat, put a little more crack, you know, because ball valve is only going to work so much. And then one of the other mods we did, put the juice catcher down here, you know, so it catches any type of runoff at the bottom. And then just put a sheet metal screw right there in the side in a cheap little metal pail. You can get those at Walmart's. True Value, just about anywhere, so you can get those, you know. So that's it for now. Hey, Stingbug, one of my cats. All right, thanks for watching. And she says thank you too. Oh, you big goober.